Hello and welcome back to All Around with Alicia. Today we are going to be making albondigas, which is a Mexican meatball soup featuring Pioneer Woman Tex-Mex seasoning. I don't know if you guys knew, but she also makes spices and some other various food items, but I got my hands on some Tex-Mex and I'm so excited to try it. One of the reasons why I decided to pick this up is because I was reading the ingredients of what's in it and I thought that it would make my meatballs taste really, really good. It's got hatch green chilies, garlic and onion, spices including cumin and oregano, which are typical in Mexican dishes. It has crystallized lime, so I feel like it's gonna give the meatballs a really nice flavor. Jalapeno powder, paprika, cilantro, to name just a couple, but I feel like those are gonna go really well in the meat and make the meatball itself taste really good. Opening it up, it smells a little bit like, almost like taco seasoning, which is not really what I expected, but okay, let's try some. Let's see. Seems to have a little sweetness. Oh wow, no, it doesn't taste like taco seasoning at all. Okay, oh, I can taste the lime. This is gonna be really good. So this is gonna go inside of my albondigas. As you can see, I've done some prepping already to get my vegetables done. We're gonna go ahead and make the meatballs, which basically consist of hamburger meat, then the way I was taught to make albondigas is you add rice to the meat. And the cool part about that is that as it cooks, some of those rices like pop out and they collect at the bottom of the pan. So it's really nice when you go to scoop yours and get your bowl full that you get some of the rice that fell from the bottom of the pan and put it on top. It's really good. And so the first thing we need to do is go ahead and add our ground beef into a bowl. I have 4 pounds here, but I'm going to end up only using 3. Now it's time to go ahead and add in the Pioneer Woman brand Tex-Mex seasoning. It's giving me a bit of trouble. It was a little bit stuck at the top. Now we're going to go ahead and add in some diced and minced white onion. Now I'm going to use a spoon just to sort of cut in the seasoning and the onion. It makes it easier for me to eyeball and be able to tell that there's enough onion and enough spice to flavor this amount of meat. It looks like I need a little bit more seasoning. Now we're going to throw in about ½ cup of uncooked rice. This is the part I hate, is touching raw meat with my hands, but it has to be done, and don't worry, I've washed my hands like 8 times by this point. Next, we go ahead and take small pieces of the meat to make little meatballs, trying to keep them all the same size and not too big because they cook better when they're smaller. And I just continue making them and placing them into a separate bowl until all of the meat is rolled up. In order to cook out any excess oil from the meatballs, I'm going to boil them in just plain water for about 10 minutes. It looks like I need to add pepper to my shopping list. And this is the fat or oil that I wanted to remove, so I'm just going to strain this so that all I have left are meatballs. Ta-da! So now I put the meatballs back into my pot, and as you can see, the little rice is poking out. First, we're going to add the El Pato sauce. It's a type of chili flavored tomato sauce. It's super good. I'm adding some water to the can just to make sure we don't have any leftover bits in there. Next, I crumble in some bouillon cube. You could use either beef or chicken. Now we add the veggies. Everybody adds something different to their albondigas. Typically, it does always have potatoes, carrots, and squash. I added plenty of pepper, and now I'm going to take one of my bowls, fill it with water, and pour it in the pot until it covers the top of the veggies. And this here is my secret ingredient, menudo mix. I add a couple of pinches to my broth. It makes it so, so good. So we just let it simmer until the vegetables are cooked, mostly until the potato is soft enough. And look how deep and rich the broth is. To serve, you just want to make sure you grab a bunch of meatballs, grab some corn, make sure and get some squash in there. We need some of that yummy broth, some more of that yummy broth, and some more yummy broth. Literally just use a ladle so you don't have to do this 20 times. There we go. So soup is done. Here's my bowl. I'm going to go ahead and taste these meatballs. I do taste a little bit of a chili powder, the lime. It did season them up pretty well. My carrots are nice and soft. Oh my gosh. The broth is really good. It is spicy because that's how I like it. Let's get some of the potato. Definitely good. It's a favorite. Hope you try it sometime. And yeah, so that's the end of the video. See you next time.